Hi, my name is Bernie Maloney. I'm an Agile coach and certified Scrum trainer based in Silicon Valley. I'd like to welcome you to this segment of something that I'm tentatively calling Agile 5x5, a semi-monthly series of short videos on Agile topics of around 5 minutes each. Have you ever been in an organization where at the end of a time box someone said, but wait, that was the most important thing and it was not done? I'm going to give you a clue today for how to improve in those situations and probably improve the value delivered by your teams in pretty much any situation. See, most teams working in Agile work with a product backlog where they've got items in order. I'm illustrating those here with these big sticky notes. The Scrum Guide is bright line clear that there's actually 4 attributes of every product backlog item. So to have an item, you got to have a description, and to have a product backlog, well, you're going to have order of some sort. Many teams struggle with estimate, that is the size of the work often expressed in terms of story points. But that 4th key attribute that I'd say 90% of the teams that I get to coach miss when I show up is something called value by the Scrum Guide. See, the same way that estimate is distinct for each of your product backlog items, your product owner should be setting relative value on each of your product backlog items. What happens often is value gets blended in with order. Oh, it's in priority order. I prefer actually the word order versus prioritization because order can take into account dependencies. Well, value might also get blended in with estimate because, wow, that's the biggest stuff. That's got to be the most important. But value is really a distinct attribute. And if you look at Heinrich Nieberg's video of Agile product ownership in a nutshell, he kind of points this out, where if you look at the bang for the buck, or the value and the estimate of any product backlog item, you're going to be able to subliminally, that is in an unconscious way, show your team the relative importance of each item relative to the work so that they can maximize what they're doing. And you can remember this hint out of the Scrum Guide by just remembering the word DOVE, description, order, value, and estimate. So if you found this valuable, I'd love for you to share this out with your social networks. And if you'd like to stay in touch with me or invite me in for a webinar or a training, you can reach out to me by shooting this QR code or by going to this URL, bit.ly/contactbernie with a C and the B capitalized. So here's to the greater production of value from you and your teams simply by remembering DOVE. Thanks.